Season 1 of Episode 5 of Hell of a Boss. We got Busy, we got Stalin, we got Baiji, and we got Jack, and we got me.
Hello.
So yeah, let's get into this.
Hold up, I'll be like half a second. Hold up.
Oh no.
Nah, too bad. We're gonna go. We're just hit go. Just hit go.
Poor Jack.
I'm sorry for having to move our little rendezvous early.
What the fuck?
This month on the full moon. When my grimoire is actually incredibly important, and
Oh shit, guys! The book that drives the plot forward is really, really important. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that?
I never would have guessed.
I never would have guessed. I thought they're supposed to do this sex thing during the full moon, but it's like, no, it's happening before because we're not going to see each other because I'm going to go to this farm to use the book for this harvest moon shit. Because
Thank you, Vivsy.
This was all invented to basically push this plot forward. It's not really like as artificial. I mean, it's not like it's breaking anything that's like as previously established, but introducing stuff that characters should be aware of, but are passing the stupid ball so people don't realize that it's something they just made up.
Thank you, Vivsy. Very cool.
it isn't supposed to end out to itty-bitty ints like yourself. The heart.
Okay, another reminder. It's like, hey guys, I was a dumbass by letting this imp take my book, but I'm basically pretending that I let it happen. I pretended to be retarded, guys. Very smart. Very smart.
I pretend to act like the fan base.
Well, it's like, it's the other thing is that, like, I feel like this is the best that they could do to be like, well, if something happens to Stolas, then they'll lose the book. It's like, that's not a good enough reason. We haven't been given a good enough reason as to, like, why anyone give a shit. Why, like, with Blitz having the book.
What the fuck is happening?
So what's happening is that this bird, this feathered faggot over here, is the one who made the book that this red guy, Blitz, uses to go to the living world to basically kill humans at the behest of sinners to get paid. So they're basically interdimensional assassins. And so what the dealio is that in episode 1, Stolas and Blitz made an agreement that once a month they'd basically smack holes together. Once a month at the full moon, because Stolas needs to do his vague job or whatever. We still don't even know what the fuck he does. So yeah, that's the context.
Okay, I'll try and keep that in mind.
What's happening right now is Vivsy is treating her audience like retards by basically retelling the audience information they should already know.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to treat retards like retards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on a moment. I wouldn't even say it's that. Like, it's just, the scene is just fan service.
Yep.
Oh, it's that too. It's like it's like what Commander Shepard always said. Stalin's like, you can't have both. Can't do both.
Special occasion. It's been my annual duty to showcase it in the Ring of Wrath. I can guarantee you all special access.
No,
again, I don't get why Stolas gives a fuck that all of them would go there instead of just. It's like, it's again with like the episode 2 syndrome. It's like, why would Stolas care if just like all of it was there instead of just him and Blitz? I feel like it would just get in the way of like him spending time with his daughter and spending time with like his boy toy.
Well, if they can't do that, hey, then that means the Moxie can't like have his part in the episode and have it be a Moxie episode, even though it's not really a Moxie episode, but it is one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's like. Well, it's like, this is the A plot, guys, and it's like, it's not really much of a plot. It resolves itself as well, or it develops Blitz's character as well as it does Moxie, because they have the same character arc. And we'll get to that in a minute.
Plus, it's not like we can do jack shit without your book anyway.
I love how the writers are basically like, yeah, without the book, we can't really do shit in terms of writing. It's like...
kind of like...
I know it's hypocritical coming from me, but why do they have to swear like every 5 seconds to remind me?
Because they're demons in hell.
They need to be edgy and cool.
Remind everybody that they're in hell. Don't get me wrong, they're in hell, guys. Like, they swear a lot.
It's mostly Blitz who swears every other word.
They all swear every other word.
Yeah, it's mostly Blitz.
And that's because I think Brendan Rogers. So.
He made this super edgy murder clown documentary, and everyone clapped.
Yay!
To wait.
Oh, fuck my clients.
Oh my God.
I
Wow.
have 15 clients lined up, but fuck them.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck my business, guys. Fuck my business.
Listen, okay? Who needs logic, alright? We need some merchandise to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Cool,
Check out this limited edition t-shirt.
I love how there's a Fizzaroli advertisement in there, just to remind us of that asshole's existence.
Wait, did Fizzaroli die?
He got eaten
It's
by
like-
a dragon.
Yeah, it's kind of like robot rules, Stalin. It's like you destroy one robot, and then another one will just take its place. It'll never actually die.
Because I'm like, I have a feeling that they're all gonna come back at some point.
Yeah, they're all gonna come back. I really, really like it that people are like, Stryker is the reoccurring villain. I'm like, no, he's not. Well, I mean, he is, but he's not like the first one.
Well, hey, look on the bright side, though. At least the billboard isn't about hell.
Also, would we consider Stryker to be a villain?
I'd say he's an antagonist.
Yeah, like, I don't know, dude. It's just.
It's like, here's the thing, well, at least this advertisement of Fizzaroli isn't about him being a sex robot. There you go.
Just remember,
that's
everybody's the villain, basically. Everybody's a piece of shit.
Oh god, this fucking autist.
What do you want, sir?
Look at that choppy animation.
Yeah, I thought the refresh rate on my computer like was broken when I watched this. This happens multiple times in the episode. I don't know why.
Well, hey Stalin, whenever you edit the video, make sure you have a fucking counter on the top right about it.
It's like, I watched this episode the first time, and I felt like this is the point where the episode should have actually started. Gotta be honest. It's like, you could have just cut most of the first minute and a half and just like put some extra dialogue in here, and it would have all worked just as fine, just as well.
We need a sex scene for our autistic fans.
You can still have that.
Hey, hope I didn't wake you, Mox. How would you and Mills want to visit the Wrath Ring for some harvest bullshit this year?
The Harvest Moon Festival!
Lululand!
Lululand!
That's me right there. That is fucking me right now.
Moxie is the audience surrogate.
Y'all remember my husband, Moxie?
We don't like you.
Dude, we don't.
I haven't heard of that cliche ever.
No.
Oh my god.
Disapproving harumph.
What is it? They're both from the same ring, like Millie and Moxie. I have to scratch my head because it's like the setting seems to be set up that it's like, I know this is hell, but it's like an inhospitable wasteland, and that like the farmers that work here are like totally fucked over, and I don't know, it's like for some reason they're able to like scrape enough food to feed all of hell. So it's like, how did Moxie turn out this way? I don't really understand. It's weird.
We lost our old farmhand to one of them terrors last week.
Oh, crumbs. My bad. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to open that wound, sir.
Hey,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a socially awkward autist. I'm sorry.
What the fuck is that wolf
Please
thing in
be
the
patient.
background?
Oh, that's the fur fag. It's the
That's
fur
the
fag.
fur fag.
I was about to say, you could tell that's just made to appeal to furries. Like,
Oh yeah, no shit.
Funny?
That's
You know
That's Blitz's adopted daughter, Jack.
You know what's funny, Jack, is in the third episode, they basically told the furries to go fuck themselves. It was really funny. It was like, you can't go up to Earth with us, Luna, because you know the kind of freaks up there that drool all over you. And it's like,
okay,
wow.
at least they did something good. I mean,
You're going against the people that appeal to your show. It's not really a good business decision. Just being honest.
watch it, I'm here, bucko.
Oh, yeah! Y'all haven't met my boss, Blitz, and his hellhound. I'm not just his hellhound.
Yeah, she's my daughter.
Only on...
Yeah, guys, don't you remember? She's my daughter, but only on paper. You gotta write that down. Did you guys write that down? This is his daughter. Okay.
I think I got that.
Okay.
On paper, y'all don't deserve to know my name.
It's a pleasure to finally meet the sperm and egg factory that popped out this little gem of an assassin. You two raised a sturdy bitch.
That we did. So, Blitz is it? That's a fine name.
It reminds me of war.
Nothing like a little war to make a strong man.
I like you people.
You know, more battles were won by technological advances in war.
Oh, hey, it's you, Solid.
I've researched the
It's
history
you.
of weaponry extensively,
Oh my god.
and it's inspiring how, for example, the progression of guns utilizing
It's
advanced
literally you.
technology has changed the landscape of Hell's combative.
You guys like that? This is character development. This is writing. We just put one scene to set up the fact that Moxie knows guns really well.
Yeah,
It's not like we've...
I mean, it's supposed... Well, it's not really that. It's setting up, like, an awkward scene to, like, perpetuate, like, the divide between him and Millie's parents.
Well, yeah, it does that, but it's like, it's mostly just supposed to be a setup just so, like, we have this payoff that Moxie recognizes the gun. It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, it's still beating into our heads further that, like, Moxie just can't seem to, like, strike a chord with Millie's parents, and it's just... it's one more thing to add on, I guess, but...
I mean, we're fun.
Guns get the job done, but a man ain't nothing if he can't tear the head off a hellish beast with only his bare hands.
Remember that, guys. That's important later.
He's right, Moxie. You got cute little baby hands like your baby did.
Refrain, sir.
Look, guys, Moxie's really, really weak.
I mean, let's. I mean, look at Blitz's arms. You're like.
Oh no, he's got big hands because he jerks off a lot. There you go.
Wait, does he have a scab dick like Cobra as well?
I don't know.
I don't know. I always found that to be confusing. I'm like, Blitz, you're not too far off. Like, like really, like he just has the hands. That's all Blitz has is the fucking hands.
I just find it really hilarious that this is the thesis for the Moxie episode so far, is that he's a weak ass bitch, even though we've seen him like use weapons of an extremely high caliber. That like if a person of his apparent stature. They get, they get blown off their ass or break their arms.
His fucking arm would come off.
Yeah, I know. But no, he uses them just fine. So, what the fuck, guys?
He's got plot armor.
We're just visiting for the festival. The prince is our boss's boyfriend.
Yeah, he's just his boyfriend, guys. He's not like he's the person who makes our business possible. He's just his boyfriend.
His boyfriend that he only sees once a month, and it's only for sex.
Yeah, but he's got this magic book that, like, lets us go to Earth and shit and let us do our job. Without it, we'd be fucked.
We was kings and shit.
I don't know. It's like now he's kings. It's like this is the story so far. It's just out of nowhere, Stalin. We're doing fine business wise. We are the kings.
We are the kings.
Not above hitting a female in front of her daddy.
Boss, huh? Oh, so you're the bold imp that started his own killing biz.
Yeah, well, when you're good at something, you should probably capitalize.
Not many imps start businesses on their own. That's pretty impressive, sir.
Oh. Yeah, it is. I guess. I guess it is.
I think this is like the first kind of instance where I took a liking to Stryker's character, because instead of like having an antagonist who's like obnoxiously like asshole-ish to like Blitz, it's like this dude's like sucking up to him and being like, wow, man, you're doing a really great job. Like, not a lot of imps can do the things that you do. And it's like, wow, okay.
You're a pretty cool guy, man.
Yeah, it's almost like they put a little bit more effort into this character than the other ones. Yeah, I say a little bit more.
They did something a bit different. I'll say that they did something different.
It was probably a fluke.
Even con that ditzy blue blood into getting you to the surface?
Well, it's long and complicated, but...
I stole his book.
Fuck yeah, Moxie! Ride it, Moxie! Taking that bitch you won't call back in the morning!
This is fucking beautiful.
The thing I don't like about this scene is, well, actually the thing that really confuses me about this scene is that Moxie in the beginning actually succeeded in what he was doing.
Yeah, he actually tied around its neck and everything.
Yeah, I know. And then like when he went for the killing blow, like for some reason he went for the top when he was told to go for the bottom, like at the neck. It's really weird.
Bullets can't pierce the shell. You gotta get the knife underneath and pry yourself an opening.
Maybe the animators halfway through, like, they thought they like
I mean, well, obviously the intention there is like, well, Lamau, he fucked up.
Well, this is all they had to do is just have Stryker not tell Moxie where he's supposed to go, or say, oh, yeah, go for the top, even though, like, the top is supposed to be armored or something like that.
He just lies to him, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah, he doesn't do that, and it would have been interesting setup for like when he does the same thing with Blitz, because I mean, I won't disagree with like the shit that Stryker says to Blitz when like they're in that like confrontation, but like he's trying to do it to basically like stab Blitz in the back, literally.
It has no actual relevance. Like, what relevance does the furry thing have to the story, if any? I mean, like,
she helps
what I've
Stryker.
seen so far.
Oh, okay. From what? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, yeah.
She's just a character that's there to
for furries to enjoy.
Bait. Yeah.
Yeah, just for fake
they're
bait.
They're all porn. Let's be honest. They're all furry bait.
Yeah.
Don't worry, little one. You never stood a chance.
Is this fucking Shadow the Hedgehog?
You want to help the men skin this thing
No.
for dinner?
Oh, I am.
Wait,
No, it's Daryl from The Walking Dead, literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's literally that voice, that actor, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. But no, it's not Shadow the Hedgehog. If it was Shadow the Hedgehog, we would have a lot of Maria. Maria.
I have all the Chaos Emeralds.
Where's that damn fourth one?
They will eventually.
No, they won't. What? I'm right, ain't I?
Oh, I'm entering.
Isn't that supposed to be a girl?
Yeah.
How pissed would you be if I bet on him dying?
Hey guys, now we know for 100% certainty that imps die. Now it adds a lot more confusion. Is it just imps, or is it now are the writers actually saying that anyone who's in hell could like die like twice over? I mean,
I'm very
going to double hell.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I'm very happy that they decided to establish that 5 episodes in.
I mean, technically 7 animations in, but it was really confusing and has been because it's like the implied rule set up here by G is that like the Death Angels have special weapons, and yet for some autistic reason, like demons have them, and the reason given is because they get lost or stolen.
Whoa.
Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's just that like when Angel tried to shoot like the snake guy, he didn't die. When the snake guy got like blown up 3 times and strangled, he didn't die. It's really weird. So
maybe it's in a different universe?
No, it's the same universe.
Well,
I guess
stupid.
Yeah, it's the same universe, yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird. I fucking hate that it's this guy again.
I thought that was the retard in disguise. I mean, in the costume.
That the announcer is one of the animators. It's one of their OCs. That's why he keeps getting featured.
Well, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he was supposed to be a one-off, I think, but then they kept wanting more of him.
It's the torch guys.
It's fucking autistic.
Oh, you find that autistic? Okay.
The series is fucking terrible.
Thank you, Beiji. You're speaking my mind.
Tiny Wrathring imps, I hereby welcome you all to another year of celebrating the spoils of your labor that continue to feed the...
I love how
What
this
the fuck was that bad animation?
I think so.
Yeah, it was more choppy stuff, yeah.
And this is really flat.
The show is bad animation.
What is it? It's just like more. It's like this scene is like to develop that like the people in rap fucking hate Stolas, and it's like it's understandable by circumstance because they're breaking their back so like everyone else in hell can eat. So it kind of just lends more credence later on down the line as to like why Moxie's okay or not okay with like Stolas being killed. It's like, what? I thought you said last episode you hate authoritarian capitalists.
Oh, and you 3 are so superior to us just because we want some selfish, greedy, authoritarian capitalist to keel over dead.
But aren't they all dead? Why do they need sustenance?
No, they were born here.
Well, hey, I'm sure. I'm very sure that will be answered episode 15.
Maybe it'll never be.
I won't be surprised.
I'm happy to kick off the start of these games that will challenge the toughest imps to show their skill and dominance. Good luck to you all, especially that sexy little one there. Yoo-hoo, Blitzy.
What's up with the shark gag?
I don't know. I think
he's really bad at what he does.
Okay, I understand doing it like twice, but what the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was like a good 3-4 times.
I think this is just a Moxie torture porn episode.
Like, it could be funny if like it was like split up with the episode, but no.
Yeah, it's like make it the chocolate guy, guys, from SpongeBob.
Chocolate.
I'm better at other things, like singing.
I'd like to take this opportunity to sing a quick song.
Oh, please fucking no. No! Sweet victory! Yeah! What, does he want to fuck the horse or something? What was that established?
Our favorite scene!
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
What?
Well, that's troubling.
What? What? Maybe he has a light on. Maybe the fucking window's open. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what would be so funny, Maji, is if he opened the door and it was the door to the bathroom.
Oh, the actual anger in your reaction. Holy shit.
See,
I fucking hate this.
Yeah, I know, it's so stupid. This is what kickstarts the conflict of the episode, Maji.
Oh, this? Him opening the fucking door?
Yeah. Oh, no. Seeing a light beneath the door.
Oh, yeah.
And saying,
we're
ooh.
over halfway through it.
Yeah, we're over halfway through it, and this is when the conflict actually happens.
You could have just had him sneak into his room.
No, it could have just, they could have skipped the whole games thing and just had Mock like loose that pig thing and like him be made fun of. That's all. You didn't need to have all of that. Oh, it's just filler.
Well, it's like the whole point of the episode, Baiji, is like to establish the fact that like Blitz, the fucking third wheel of this Moxie episode, is like physically on par with Stryker, who's like the absolute Chad of the story so far.
He's the Chad Thundercock.
Yeah, and yeah, he's got like a beating heart, and yeah, he might have a family. We don't know.
He's got a beating heart and a family.
But it's like the whole end cap point of that segment was like to say, yeah, Stryker's I offered him a job with us, and okay, but we didn't need to have any of that. We could have just, like Busy said, it's like just have him in the room.
Why do you have this?
Why do you have this PNG image of a gun? It's
oh my god,
fucking flat.
It's so flat. What the fuck?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, I've just seen what you mean. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so flat.
I didn't even notice that.
What the fuck?
It looks like stretched. It's a little bit
really flat.
Wait, dude, look at the muzzle part. It's not even touching the cushion inside.
Yeah, no, it's just like poking the edge of the case.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Professional animators, my fucking ass.
Oh my god, the scope isn't even in the fucking...
I know! What the fuck? It's so bad!
The fuck is this?
It's like you just had the 3D render, like, just a second ago.
Yeah, well, that's where all the animation budget went, Stolen. That's where all the animation budget went. The 3D model.
Oh anybody that like fucking donated to the animation budget is a fucking mug. I don't even care. They're actually getting robbed.
You guys are getting fucking scammed.
Go play in fucking traffic.
I mean, not to discredit you, Busy. Because apparently, Busy's supports Busy on Patreon.
Okay, listen, you're a member of the Senate. You get a pass, and there's a rule that you're not allowed to commit suicide. So there you go.
Cool.
Remember, guys, it's like this is all happening now because Moxie is genuinely concerned about Stolas for some reason. It's like, why do you care?
Why does he care? He has the gun in the first place.
Why do you care? Like anyone but your
wife? I mean, the only thing I understand here is that like, how the hell did he get this gun? I mean, if it's like a rare gun or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, but we're told like, or we're given a reasonable explanation as to how he got the gun. The problem I have is like why Moxie is taking up arms against Stryker and like him wanting to kill Stolas. It's like, oh, you just wanted to kill the bird faggot? Oh yeah, no, go ahead. I won't stop you.
No, like, he wants his dragon lore op skin.
We need to have our conflict, guys.
It's because of conflict. I keep telling you.
It's the writers, guys. They're the real antagonists.
A lot of this could just be solved if they would just already fucking say, oh yeah, no, if Stolas dies, the book goes away. Just say it. Like, if that's the case, just fucking say it. Then all of this would be reasonable.
Professional writers!
It's like, I don't want to have to do the work of the writers and have to assume or, like, try to, like, do some stretching or reaching here as to, like, why Moxie cares. Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, dude. Like, when I get a lot of the, you know, the comments responding to things that are in, like, the reviews that shouldn't be taken too seriously, but considering the things that I would say are more legitimate, people just like, well, no, you know, something has been said before, or people just make purely, like, speculative answers, or answers based on information provided outside of the material, and it's just frustrating to see that, like, this is...
understand. Vivzy said so in her private Discord server, okay? Why don't you understand?
Yeah, why don't you just put it in your episode, you fucking...
I mean, it's not exclusive to just this stuff. Like, it's this kind of bullshit has always been a problem in, like, any form of entertainment media, where you have to do your research to understand what the fuck is going on.
And retards just allow it.
And people are just okay with that. So, but again, I don't know if that's why Moxie cares, because, I mean, he obviously cares.
Yeah, for some reason.
But okay.
Keep in mind, the people that I don't like watch this, their fucking expectations are literally lowered into fucking Challenger deep. What's with their fucking rattlesnake noises?
He's like part imp, part rattlesnake, Baiji. Shut up. Don't.
But he doesn't have a rattle.
I know. Just shut up and don't think about it.
I hate this. Help your wife, you stupid shit.
Yeah, get up, you pussy. Come on.
Where did you train? On a farm?
The writers had to put a bear trap right in that exact spot to write Millie out of the episode by getting her trapped.
I know.
I know. It's
look at her leg as
great
well.
writing,
Look
guys.
at the animation.
Wait, no, look at it. It doesn't even look like it's. Wait, no. Look at the perspective. It doesn't even look like it's inside of it.
That's what I mean. The foot is just the foot, and that's it.
I mean, like, is the foot chopped off?
Well, no, it's like the ankle's just like ankle to the foot is just like hanging out there on the other side, and you got like it's like she's clamped up to the knee.
Wait, no, look, her like the end of her foot, like it's actually coming out of it, the bladed side, but her actual leg, it looks like it goes outside of it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Why is there no blood on the ankle?
Oh yeah, it needs to be layered and on top of like the middle part, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it looks so it looks so fucked up. Like there's no blood. If it's going through the ankle, like why is there no blood there?
Yeah, why is there none on like the end of the none's on the bear trap either? Like what the fuck?
The bear trap's gonna look worse in the next angle.
Plus, you little things ain't worth the cleanup.
Ooh. I probably should have used this earlier.
Okay, guys, this is Moxie's character arc. It's like, don't grow, don't change, just
use a gun.
Yeah, just use a gun, man. It's like, fuck it. Why did we even write any of this to begin with? You know.
So the moral of the story, lads, Moxie's still a weak, pathetic piece of shit. He just uses guns.
Yeah. Even though technically he isn't. It's just that they had to retcon his character again just to have this character arc. Which is something that they couldn't even get consistent because, like, even in the pilot, in the commercial, when Moxie's like shooting a demon with a shotgun, he gets blown back. But like, I think at the end of it, when he shoots like the mom's kid or whatever, he's using like a sniper rifle, and it was okay.
You mean the shotgun sniper rifle?
The shotgun sniper rifle?
No, it was the shotgun chainsaw. Guys. Get it right.
Shotgun turned into a fucking sniper. Yeah.
What is that?
What? Oh.
Yeah, no, the bear trap just.
It looks like a fucking taco shell.
Yeah.
Wait, were you able to see through it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, now it's metamorphosized.
Now it's completely changed.
Now they forgot to finish the layering, maybe? I don't know.
I find it hilarious that Stryker didn't bother to strip them of any of their weapons.
Well, granted, fucking Moxie forgot he had a gun as well.
Mm. Yeah, we just need to hit everyone with this stupid stick. Guys.
So, I mean, he was like presented as being proficient with weapons. Previous episode, he pulls out like 20 weapons out of his coat. Like, dude, what the fuck?
It's like Millie like stabbed Stryker in like your back. It was like that had to have hit something vital if it was like
a spinal cord or something.
Yeah, I know. And then you got, like, Stryker got, like, a concussion or a contusion or some shit with, like, that base fell on his head. It was just like, oh, I forgot.
I mean, what's also weird about this is, like, it was stated earlier in the episode that, like, Millie was responsible for, like, 10 deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or whatever the hell, like, a lot of deaths, and wouldn't she have been able to kill Stryker? I don't fucking know. Like, she literally got the backstab.
Yeah.
You're forgetting, Stalin. Stryker had plot armor.
God damn it, dude.
He's Norman Reedus.
Like,
he can't die.
She literally got the backstab!
Multiple times.
She got the 13-hit damage multiplier, guys.
She literally stabbed him like 5 times.
Well, I don't remember how many times, but like, damn, dude.
It was a lot.
All right.
It was a lot.
Kill him.
Excuse
me.
Damn
it.
Okay, okay, first of all, how did, like, Blitz gives an explanation as to why he's festival, but like, how did he find Stryker? How did he find him? And like, whose room is this? This can't be Stryker's room. So it's like, what the fuck is going on?
And if this isn't Stryker's room, like, why would he just? Actually, his door wasn't even locked, so why would he leave his gun out in the open, let alone the case open?
Oh, because he was trying to lure Moxley in, because he wanted to, like, get rid of him, basically. I'm assuming what his plan was is that he was trying to... Because he was aware of who Blitz and his group were. Like, he knows that they're a group of assassins who work for Stola, so it's like, they might be a problem for me, so I can do one of two things. I can gain their trust, which will, like, basically cast suspicion off me. And it seems like Moxley is the only person who will seem to be somewhat of a problem for me because, but yeah, let's just get rid of him, you know? So I'm assuming that was his plan to lure Moxley into his room.
Assuming.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people like Millie would become suspicious.
I'm assuming that's the point, like, why he was trying to kill Moxie quietly was to, like, you know.
Not learn anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, like, she would eventually find out.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm assuming his idea would be like, oh, I just stow the body away somewhere. I'm assuming the cellar.
Oh yeah, because you heard him say earlier, like, you two aren't, like, worth the cleanup.
Yeah, it's like, I'm assuming by the time he kills Stolas, like, he'd be gone, and like, that would be before they find Moxie. So it's like a somewhat sound plan. I probably could poke several holes into this, but like, this contrivancy right here is like kind of like blows all any sense of like believability out the window at this point.
And of someone I offered a job to, about to off my easiest lanky ticket to Earth behind my back.
Okay, well, yeah, that would make sense, but why do you need Stolas?
It's like you could just get the book.
You get the book.
You've sold it before.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I won't really spoil things for people who haven't watched it, but it's like the reason, like, I'll get to that reason later, but it's like,
alright,
the reason as to why Stryker has all this shit is a pretty reasonable enough explanation with speculation, or not too much. It's like I don't have to think about it too much to understand like how he was able to get all this. But it's like in regards to like who gives a fuck if Stolas is dead, it's like who would really want his book, because apparently according to him the only person it's important to is to Stolas. It's like this book is important to me. That's it. It's like my wife doesn't care about it, my daughter doesn't care about it, no one else seems to care about it except for you and me. That's about it.
Ooh, that's kind of hot. We could be the most dangerous beings in hell. Let's.
Wow.
I can already sense the amount of porn these two have.
Been workshopping it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm in. Took you long enough, Mox? Wow, you should have seen your dipshit face.
So you get that, guys? That's Blitz's character arc. He's fine with being a bottom bitch.
But wouldn't it have been a better idea for him just to keep going along with it and then wait for him to turn his back and then shoot him?
Yeah.
And he had his gun pointed at his chest. He could have just fired.
Well, I think it's already at that point, like, Stryker already had his hand on the gun and away from his body. So it's like, and it didn't work. And, like,
No, it specifically showed a frame where he had the gun pointed at his chest.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I guess that kind of makes sense, is that he shouldn't have gone along with it. It's kind of like the same issue, Baiji, with, like, the fire scene in episode 1 where, like, yeah, like, Millie and Blitz are freaked out that they're going to be lit on fire, and they're like, oh, yeah, this doesn't work on us. I don't know. It's like a weird, lazy misdirect tactic, and that's kind of what pisses me off about this scene, is because it was like, it had potential, and it just kind of gets blown out of the water.
Oh, wait, but they're clearly hurt by knives and stuff, so shouldn't a bullet technically also work on him?
On Stolas or Stryker?
Stryker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I also love how, like, in this frame right here, guys, is that, like, Stryker's hand looks like the gun is like a complete 90 degrees away from his body. It's like, absolutely flat.
Whoa. Okay.
See, it's like this whole time, Stryker was like gonna shoot or like stab Blitz in the back or whatever. If I'm assuming if Moxie wasn't there, so.
Cliche much. Oh, you daddy fucker!
You dumb fucks lost the upper hand fast, huh?
Shoot him!
Seem to have
Shoot him!
Something,
Shoot him!
bucko.
Shoot him! Fucking shoot him!
Shoot him!
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Look away from your target.
Shoot him!
Damn it, Luna.
Why is he looking away?
Damn shame, Blitz.
Shoot him!
We might actually have made a good team.
Fucking shoot him!
Oh,
Shoot
well.
him! Shoot him!
What the fuck are you doing?
Shoot him!
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god. Just
shoot him
already.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
I guess this is Moxie's retribution.
Shoot him. Oh my god.
Finish that fucking sentence?
Okay.
Oh my god, get your stop jerking yourself off.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
There you go, Jack. That's Luna's role in the entire episode, is to get Stryker help Stryker escape, basically. That's her role in the episode.
The door down, fucking knock out. Yeah, just an absolute retard then.
It's like Blitz can still shoot him.
Yeah, I know.
This
is my reaction to watching what just happened so far, guys.
Yeah,
that's absolute confusion.
That needs to be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Just absolute
yeah, and make sure it's all like blurry and like shit quality.
Just zoom in, like fully just zoom in on that face, just spread it out, and then kind of made it like faded, and then just put what is the meaning of life, like.
Why are we here?
Why do people like this garbage? It's fucking awful.
I'm just gonna say they're all retarded. Like they've had multiple opportunities to kill this guy.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're going on for like 8 to 12 seconds of just us going shoot him.
I mean, don't forget he had a bunch of opportunities as well.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe I'm not a strong, beefy.
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Moxie, but like. Again, the show's greatest antagonist retconned your character. Again.
But Millie has the strength enough for both of us.
Oh, nice.
His character arc of being a bottom bitch is complete.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm a parasite, guys. I let my wife do all the heavy lifting.
What the fuck?
Simp.
Oh my.
You two are getting on our case about being hurt by a psychopath you hired? Shame on you.
I love how that's his argument. That's shame on you guys for hiring somebody you had no idea was a murderous psychopath. It's all your fault.
Oh.
I don't know how the writers didn't. Well, it's only 2 writers. My bad. I think in this episode, I'm not sure.
Why are you surprised the writers didn't do something right at this point? Stolen?
I'm surprised at this point. This isn't like where Zach was. What's the guy who plays him? Is his name Zach?
I don't know.
I know the guy for Invader Zim plays him.
Yeah, I know. It's like that guy was like, "Fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore. This dialogue is stupid.
I just don't care anymore."
Yeah. But he's putting his A game into this shit. I just.
Moxie at you, speeching like a big boy with the.
Good job, guys. You gave Moxie a character arc, but it was a really shitty one.
Wait,
I don't even think I'd call it an arc. It's just like, I wouldn't even call it a character regression. It's just fucking character stasis.
I feel like they did like almost the exact same thing in the first episode.
That was kind of more of like a moral sort of quandary. This is more along the lines of just Moxie being characterized as a limp-wristed weakling.
But he wasn't in the pilots.
I mean, he was, and he also wasn't.
He stood up for himself sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's like even the pilot itself was very contradictory. So it's consistently inconsistent, guys.
This is garbage.
Big pants.
And the parents are like, "Yeah, you make a good point."
Yeah, you make a good point. You are a bottom bitch.
So, is that progress?
No, Moxie, it isn't.
Oh, the best scene.
I want this
it's his wife.
dead. I don't care who you have to go through. Make it happen.
What the? Are you fucking joking?
Understood. Why is there so many emos? What the fuck?
Oh. Next time.
Oh, there's that scene that everyone was nodding over. You know what? Honestly, I think that was the best part of the entire episode when it fucking ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there. I know we already like discussed this at length, but the thing about like his wife and I mean, at least there's consequences for stolen. Yeah, he could.
It's like divorce him first and then have him killed.
I don't think. Well, okay, and here's me bouncing on, of course, speculation because the show doesn't tell us jack shit. Like, I mean, she probably wouldn't have the resources to give Stryker that gun to kill Stolas if she wasn't still his husband.
Stalin.
I mean, we're also implying we know how the legal system of hell works.
Yeah, I know. Of course we do. It's just like it is in the real world.
Again, like, all of these things could just be easily explained. Like, you don't need to, like, sit us down through, like, 5 minutes of exposition. That's not the way to do it. Don't do the Halo 4 route. But it just takes a couple of lines of dialogue, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to just properly piece everything together. Otherwise, like, there really wouldn't be that much wrong.
Why would they do that, though? That involves effort, Stalin. Like,
yeah, and they need to sell merchandise.
Exactly. They have merchandise to sell. They have T-shirts.
And keep in mind, the people that unironically watch this show are, well, case in point, buttons.
Oh, of course it's buttons, of course.
I think I already said, like, yesterday that I was giving the episode, like, a 4 to a 5 out of 10. And I know Baiji's like, what the fuck, man? I thought you said it was terrible. I'm like...
What? No.
No, I don't remember, but... I don't know, like, I just kind of teeter between a 4 and a 5. Like, there are things in this episode they do right, but then, like, everything just begins to not fall apart. It's like, as Hate said yesterday, it's just fucking bloated. There's so much shit that they're trying to throw in there, And then they're also, like, shoving in Blitz everywhere. Like, it's supposed to be, like, a Moxie has a character arc episode, but Blitz is shoved in there, Stolas is shoved in there.
Well, it's like, here, let me list off all the reasons why the Pain games are, like, relevant to the story, and it's like, the first big one being that the people of Wrath don't like Stolas, but what do they do with it? Nothing. Let's see, Stryker and Blitz's sort of, like, competitiveness and their sort of even matchedness is, like, kind of what sets up the A-plot between Blitz and Stryker, and what do they do with that? Nothing. Blitz giving him a job at Imp is supposed to set up the A plot line because the A plot line is overriding the B plot line. And what difference does him being given this job make? Nothing. It really doesn't. I guess you could just say that Blitz is pissed off to find out some dude he just met is stabbing him in the back. Is supposed to be some big drama or some shit. It's like, eh.
Maybe what we should do is we should all give the episode a rating.
I'd say besides the pilot, this is probably the best episode in the series so far. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10.
You lowered it from yesterday. You gave it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I know. I noticed some more issues, and I was like, eh.
I'm giving it a 2.
3.5.
I give it a 4 to a 5. I'm being generous.
That fucking terrible writing. The fucking... It's just so... The fucking frustrating ass actions that happen, and it has to be a 2 for me.
Yeah, there's so many cliches, like...
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been there.
It's
and
like...
the whole thing, like, there was so many bits, like, I think we said it even when we was watching it, like, there was so many fucking bits that could have just been left out. Like, they just had no reason to be there.
The whole murder games could have been left out. The whole intro could have been left out.
And that fucking stupid wolf character, like, what the fuck? I don't
Thank
get
you.
its relevance still.
Oh,
Listen.
no, the relevance was to help Stryker get away. That's it.
That's the only reason. So they had to make it a fucking furry icon just to help that guy get away. Like, why couldn't it be a dog? It was a dog.
It
Why
could have
couldn't
been like
a snake.
It could have been. It could have been like the parents slamming the door open or something.
It could have been Jace for all we knew.
And that was pretty dog shit. I mean, like, it was the animation as well. The animation, considering these people actually have a budget, they actually get paid to do this. They get paid to do this.
Yeah.
And that I thought my computer was lagging at certain points. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just lazy animation. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's like as the show is progressing, Jack, like you notice it more and more. It's like for the most part, I'd say episode 1 was pretty crisp, and it wasn't until like episode 3 where I actually started to notice that there are scenes that like it's very, very choppy. And then I think 4 was okay. Donna, I don't think you said anything much about like any choppy animation moments.
I never like made the move to like say anything about the animation. I don't know. I just wanted to make something out of that episode, and admittedly there was a couple of things that I would have mentioned if I remembered at the time, like how Lyle could have just walked back into the fucking machine and just made himself younger again. That was something that I definitely like did not mention. I should have mentioned. Animation-wise, I don't think I noticed much wrong. I think. Everything seemed to be okay.
Bear trap.
Huh?
The bear trap?
The bear trap. No, we're talking about episode 4.
Oh.
You know what would have been better is just instead of them turning old, it just doesn't work. It malfunctions, it blows up, and it kills Luffy. And Lyle's in just such a terrible state that like when he wants to die, he's physically incapable of doing so. Not because he's old, but because he's just that fucked up. I think that would have been a lot more interesting.
Damn, dude, our fucking podcast from yesterday, or on Friday, my bad. Whenever it was, Saturday?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
And it's been churning out reviews. Surprisingly enough. Okay. Well, think that's it.
Are you gonna send this to me via Drive, or are you just gonna send me a YouTube link?
YouTube link, probably.
Okay.